So today we are going to be talking about formatting books, and I wanted to discuss two different ways that you could do this. You can hire somebody, which I do for a lot of my books. Um, if you're, short on time, you don't want to figure this stuff out, it runs around $150, the place that I use, and it's called Champagne Book Design, sorry. And I've been using her, Stacy, since the beginning of time, my whole entire author career. But I also do some stuff through Vellum, which is if you feel like you could do these things on your own, you could totally do that too. So I thought I would go through the differences and show you like what custom formatting looks like versus doing it on your own. Both are great ways to, do this, and hopefully this video is going to help you. So stay tuned until the end, and that way you don't miss anything. Okay, so here's one of my exclusive editions, the Blakely Boys. Again, I hired this through Champagne Book Design. And you can see she did special cover, like the pictures on there, and it just looks really, really good. It's, super fancy. The good thing about using a place to do this is that a lot of times they have better skills. See, the little paragraph breaks are cool too. I've used her since, 2014. But anyway, she can do all kinds of different things. So a lot of times I say just, whatever you feel like, just, make it look cool. And she comes up with some really great ideas. So, they're artists, they're designers. So if it's in your budget to spend $150 or, whatever the prices are, then, I suggest doing that because it's easier on you. It's one less thing to have to do. But, I know not everybody can afford to do that, or, some people just like to get out there and do things on their own. So, as you can see, I wanted to give you several examples of ones that I hired to have done so that you could see like how fancy they are compared to the ones that I've done in Vellum on my own. So, as you can see, I'm flipping through here to try to show you the paragraph breaks, because she always does something really cute. This one has bats, but I can't find a paragraph break, so hang here with me. I'll find one here in a second. Yep, there you go. See, cute little bats. Okay, and then let's see, what else do we have here? We have a Hood River Rat is one that she did. And she did the cute lockers for the background. Matches the cover, and then there's a little rat, super cute. And when she does these, she gives me the paperback file. I tell her what size the book is, so these are 5x8s. I tell her it's 5x8. She matches up all the fonts and everything. Okay, now this one is one I did through Vellum, and as you can tell, it's very simple. This was one I redid the cover for, and I didn't have time to book her to redo this one for me, so I basically stick to doing all new books with her, and then anything that I update, I just go ahead and quickly do it myself. But it's more simple. And then let's see here, I did this one too. This is another one I updated the cover, and so it's very basic, nothing too exciting, but when you're updating the front and back matter, a lot of times it's easier for you to do it yourself, and you're not having to, bug somebody or whatever. And anyway, it's super simple. Okay, so now we have Vellum. There's other places like Atticus and stuff, but I chose Vellum. It's for Mac users. I think Atticus is for like Dell and other types of users, but I really love Vellum. It's $249.99 for the ebooks plus the paperbacks, and I believe that's just like a one-time fee. And once you download it, you can open your book. So all you have to do is import a Word file that you have, and so I just go and hunt down whatever I'm working on. And this is just, I'm just quickly going to show you an example of one of my short stories that way, you know, it's not so like intense, but you kind of get an idea of what I'm doing here. So you find the file and then you import it. And so it automatically tries to, you know, organize things for you. So you basically kind of look at it and see what it's done for you. Right off the bat, since my husband bought me the computer, it's under his name, so I have to go in there and change that stuff. So the title of the book, I change it to Step Scandal. And then I take his name off of there and I just put my name. And you can add other things in there if you need to, like a series name. You can put the cover here. And you just go in there and find your file. Nope, not in there. Yeah, so once you find it, this is for the ebooks. It's not going to put the cover on the paperbacks. It's going to put the cover on the ebooks. So that's what this is for. So you just find your pretty little cover file and see, whoop, there it is. Looks good. And then it shows the title and everything. You also want to save the file, like name it as something, put it somewhere. And this is just saving like the Vellum file. You're not actually saving the files for the book just yet. So, because we haven't really made them yet. So then there's the title page. It's already set up. You can add a publisher, your website, logo. I don't usually mess with all of that. And then you can choose if you just wanted ebooks only or print only. You basically have an option. It's already set up there, so you can double check by this little window over here that'll tell you. And then you can go and start clicking down here. The contents, it will automatically generate the table of contents. You can see where it says untitled. I want to fix that because obviously it pulled in some extra junk that I don't want. And so I just right click over here and remove this page because I don't need it because I already made a title page. Here's my copyright page. I already filled it in. It knew what it was. Down there at the bottom, you can include created with Vellum. I like to remove it because I like to make them think that I did it myself, like without Vellum. And then I just moved the word blurb over here to make it, instead of saying untitled, it now says that. And you can get in here and move this stuff around and change things as you see fit to make it look nicer. And then these should all have the chapters. And if they don't, you can easily go up there and add them, and you can add subtitles, you can add all kinds of stuff. It's super simple. If you had like his and her point of views, you could put like the hero's name right there. And as you can see, it pops up over there on the right underneath the chapter name. But in this one, it's all his POV, so I'm going to leave it off of there. But you could go in there in each one and do it. Okay, so as far as the, see this pulled the end over there. If there's like a junk page, you can just, not there, you can go over there and right click and remove it. But maybe you want to add like your author bio or, whatever, you can right click. No, just kidding. You can go down here and add a button and it's going to automatically do the next in the series, but I don't want that. So you can go over to, you can go ahead and title it, but you can also go over to right over here. And there's a create or convert to about the author, about the author bio, whatever. And then they give you like social media links and you can put those in there and it'll show up. You can add different ones. They've just added TikTok, looks like that wasn't there before. So that's exciting. And then you can just have show the icons in the print, or you can do the print icons plus the links. And I like to do that on the links for the paperback because they can't click on it like they can on an ebook. So, and then you can click over here to show like the different versions of the book and kind of flip through and get an idea of what it's going to look like. You can see like there's a Kindle Fire and you get an idea, and there's the iPad, just different options, the most used options, I would say. And then once you've done that, you can mess with the style. You can go over here and, pick different ones that they have, and it shows you, and it's just kind of fun to get in here and mess around and see what like your own preferences. So, I mean, for me, I just pick whatever usually something simple. I don't really go all out. if I want something very fancy and all out, that's when I will hire Champagne Book Designs, because she does really cool, awesome stuff, and it's worth it to me to spend $150 and get like super cool designs. But if I'm just updating, or if I've spent a lot that month and I'm on a budget, then I just go simple and do my updates and move on. So it really is, you know, personal preference, and no way is the wrong way. Some people only hire it out, and then some people only make it themselves. So if you don't have a Mac, there are other programs. You would want to check into Atticus. I haven't done that one, but a lot of people like it. So let's see here. So that tells you how many words you have. And then up at the top, you're not gonna be able to see it, but there's like little buttons at the top. There's like file and, you know, all the different ones. So you can check on those and look at all the different like little drop downs that you want to mess with. The most important one that I tend to use is when it comes down to, not there, it's over here. And it's for the selecting the platforms and print settings. Those are my two most used ones. So you can click on the platforms and looky there, Kindle, Apple, Nook, Kobo, generic, Google, 5x8 is what I have mine saved to, because that's what size my books are. But if you wanted to change that out, you could go up in there and go to the print settings, and that would show you like, okay, you could do, you know, different sizes, 6x9, even more options. You can click on that. You can do centimeters, inches, your margins, you can mess with those. You can adjust the text size and the line spacing. And on my short stories, I always make them bigger because I'm trying to make more words or more pages in my little books. But regular size books, you wouldn't want to, you know, mess with that too much. And then if you were working on like a big file, like a box set, you might decrease the font size to make it fit so that it's not so massive. So that you can kind of just play around with and see what you like. Super easy to mess with. And then you can do like chapter begin for the paperback, chapter begin on the right side, and then have like when you want the pages to start numbering, and you can look at some like popular books to get an idea of what they do. And then you can even do black and white or color depending on whatever you want to do. So yeah, so you got that, and then you just need to generate. And it's going to say, where do you want to put this? And then I go and add the folder for Step Scandal. And I will usually do something so I don't get confused and call it like Step Scandal Formatted Files or something so I can find it later. And it'll be so much easier for you when you're looking. And then you can generate them all, and then you can go up in there and look to see if they've done it, and they're in there and they look great, and all the different ones, super duper easy. These are the files that you will use when you upload to the different platforms. So, and then also when you have it done through a professional, they will give you all these individual files. So, and then the print, you can click on that. It's a PDF ready to go. And it, of course, the cover's not on that one. And, you know, I just chose some random look. I wouldn't probably choose this one because it doesn't fit the cover of the book, but I just did it really quickly to show you guys. And anyway, so it shows you what the pages will look like and the layout and everything. So yeah, it looks pretty good. And then that is it as far as Vellum goes. It's very easy. You just kind of got to get in there and mess around, and they have a lot of support. I really hope that you were able to learn a few things, and if you have any questions, feel free to pop them down into the comments. If this was helpful, let me know. If you've got a suggestion of another video that you would like to see me do that would be helpful, I'd be happy to do that. I really hope this helped you. So if you haven't, make sure you subscribe, because I like to do videos to help you guys and you don't want to miss anything. So thanks for watching. Bye.